Just really proud of our guys. Excuse my voice. Coming off of a bye week, prior to that, a tough loss to UConn, and a team that really reset and got their minds right and found a way to come up with a win. I mean, just a lot of character on this football team. It really is. I'm very proud of, how they handle adversity. And, during the course of that game, there was a fair share of that going on still. And, I just really felt that this team believed from the start. And all that being said, just really proud of them. It was great to get a win. Yeah, we got to enjoy it for a short period of time, get ready to go attack a really good East Carolina football team at their place. So, again, I just like where we're at right now. We just got to go back to work. That's what it is for us. So, any questions I can answer for you?
When did you know that Evan would be good enough to go? When you talked to us on Monday, he said he needed to get his arm warmed back up. Did you?
Yeah, it wasn't until Wednesday when he really took a full practice, and it was a full padded practice, and so he took a bulk of the reps. Then that was his first day where we knew that he was going to be okay to go.
How would you assess how he played today?
I thought he played pretty good. I mean, they pressured us like crazy in the first half of that ball game, and we had to kind of flip our mindset and get to some quick throws, and he managed that very well, got the ball out of his hands and delivered the ball to a bunch of receivers, pretty much put the ball exactly where it needed to be within the progression of the play. And he's just a tough nut. I mean, it's time for him to run the ball. He ran the ball, created contact, and initiated the contact. I was a little worried about that coming off the shoulder, but he's a tough nut, So with that being said, he did a really good job.
How valuable was the bye week for Danny and Evan, just getting more rounded into the offense and so forth?
Yeah, it was very crucial for us, actually. Just getting bodies back was the most important thing. But yeah, getting timed up was critical for us, no doubt about it. So we spent a lot of time. We actually, got a couple of days ahead of the game plan, and so we were able to practice on some specific things, that was going to be executed in this game plan. So no, it was crucial for us. We don't have that luxury all the time, obviously, so we got to be able to get timed up in a regular week of prep, and can't just credit that to a bye week, but we just got to be able to do that on a regular.
How about the keys defensively in controlling the run game? You guys been able to do that now a couple weeks in a row.
Yeah, it's critical. I think you got to give credit to the offensive line, and Everett Withers is doing a great job of calling plays that are designed to stop the run, and our linebackers are well coached by Chris Woods, and they're fitting gaps when things are not quite going well up front, and when there's misfits up front, those backers are making it right, and we're tackling. We're doing a much better job of tackling, and it's not just linebackers and D linemen. Our secondary comes up and tackles the ball, and that's something that I think that's been pretty consistent over the last couple of games, and we need to continue to enhance that piece of it.
You scored on 3 of your first 4 drives and then just 1 of your last 7.
Yeah.
Was that you guys slowing yourselves down, them adjusting, a little mix of everything?
They showed us a bunch of pressure, then they kind of came out and bluffed the pressure looks, and they made some halftime adjustments that worked for them. And obviously there were some penalties that took place, that kind of put them in advantageous situations and extending drives with some of the PIs that were called out there. And so, that being said, they took advantage of that, and were able to get a field goal out of that deal in the third quarter. And, so no, we had to settle down. We knew that was a team that wasn't going to quit. We didn't perform to the best of our ability. We had some self-inflicted penalties on offense as well. It just became a penalty fest for us in the third quarter. But it's something that we got to fix in a hurry if we want to continue to win ball games, that's for sure.
Hey Stan, I thought a key play was, I don't know, maybe it was when it was 20-10 or 17-10, but they gave it to the receiver who then looked downfield to throw the ball, then it wasn't there.
Yeah.
I think DeJuan got a sack on the next play.
Yeah.
But I don't know, did everybody seem like covered what they needed to cover? Nobody got fooled on that, which they were looking for.
No, he was looking
something
to throw that ball, and our DB for a split second looked like he was out of position. I was worried about him throwing the football, and he rallied back to the guy's hip, and so we forced the guy to pull it and run it. But it was still a positive yards, play for them. But no, that was something that we had seen in film before, and those trick plays could get you if you're not ready. It just really requires a lot of discipline, and I'm glad our DB kind of rallied late to get back on that guy's hip.
Do you know how Dante's going to be?
I don't know that yet. I don't know the severity of his injury. You know, I know he's a tough kid, and he's you know, excited to get back. You know, is what he told me just now. But we'll assess it, and we'll do what's right for him.
Is it the same thing that was bothering him before? I know he's been banged up. I mean, on and off this season.
No, this is something different.
Okay.
Yeah.
In Dante's absence, you guys had 13 different people catch the ball today. What'd you make of everyone being able to get involved in the plethora of people that made that many catches?
For us to move forward as an offense is exactly what needed to happen. You know, we were targeting Dante quite a bit. You know, good defense is going to, you know, eventually game plan for that. You know, and I think the game plan this week was to pressure us and, you know, try to double him. You know, so no, it's very important for us and you know, our offensive staff to continue to distribute the ball to our playmakers. He's not the only playmaker in that room on that side of the ball, and so it's time for those other guys to be exposed for sure.
Coach Drayton, how do you feel about building upon this victory moving forward?
Well, you know, I'm excited about it. Our kids are excited about the opportunity. We're going to celebrate this win, but it's been tough. We've endured a tough road, so we know they come hard. You know, we know this is going to be a short celebration, and we got to get back to work. That's what this team is all about. It's getting back to work, and you know, again, you know, we've overcome a lot of adversity along the way, and I think that's what set us up for a victory today. You know, but we've got to, you know, continue to get back to work and keep things in reality. There's a lot of things that did not quite go our way today. These penalties have to disappear, you know, and we got to figure it out, or we're going to struggle again. So I'm proud of our guys, but I'm also excited about their mindset of getting back to work and earning every win we get.
Stan, what has Therese shown you over the last couple of weeks? A couple of weeks ago, you said, you know, you didn't feel he was confident enough to be out there with his ball security, and now he seems like he's your primary guy. What has he just kind of done over those?
I think a week ago I said it was just a learning curve. You know, he's been pretty solid with carrying the football. You know, and he's a very, when you talk to him, he's a very confident dude. I mean, he don't think anything about him is wrong. Okay, so I mean, you need that. But you know, it was just a matter of his learning curve, not knowing all the plays, protection. So, you know, this bye week was really good for him to kind of get back to zero and kind of catch up on things that, you know, he missed in the spring. You know, we just got him in the summer. So, no, he put the work in this week, and, you know, we designed a game plan to get him the football quite a bit. And he's a dynamic football player. You know, he can make you miss in a tight space. He can create explosive plays for you. And, you know, there's still a lot of growing that needs to take place with him, though. So, but we're happy to have him for sure.
And what's the status of E.J. Wilson and Tyree Washington? Didn't see them out there today.
No, they're not available to us right now. It's a day-to-day thing with them.
How about any
Last
early word
question
on
for Coach?
any early word on Kevin Terry?
Not yet. No, we just know that it's a reoccurring injury, something that he overcame within a game week before. We just got to check the severity of it again and see where we stand.
Hey Stan, how valuable is Peter Clark on the goal line?
You know, as long as we continue to get touchdowns, I mean, he's very, you know, important to us for sure. He's a big body, you know, that understands the coverage gets tighter down there. He understands the speed of the game that needs to take place, the tighter the field gets. And, you know, he's a mismatch just off the size alone, 6'5" guy that can get off the ground a little bit. I mean, you know, just a little bit. He got little hops to him, but he's a huge, you know, radius for throwing the football to. And so, you know, it's been good for us so far this year.
Okay.
All right.
Thanks, Coach.